Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Chiefs Kingdom, this Comics Bayer TV here once again. So time for another prediction video as it is this Sunday evening. We have the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Buffalo Bills in the AFC divisional playoff game. Uh, and yeah, so we are coming off that dominating performance against the Pittsburgh Steelers last Sunday. In a game that we fell behind and eventually scored 21 unanswered points, 5 total touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes. So it was just a great game overall. Really was not thinking it was going to be a blowout. And the Bills, well, they're coming off a very similar game to us, except they pretty much dominated on all sides of the ball, dominating the Patriots, winning, I believe, 47-14. They didn't even have to punt the entire game, and I don't even think they had a field goal either. So just just amazing. So, but boys, this is gonna be one tough matchup, but it's gonna be one heck of a game. Two of the best quarterbacks in the AFC from basically the last 2 seasons, squaring off Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Josh Allen was runner-up and MVP last year. Mahomes also one of the runner-ups. And well, the Bills had the best defense in the NFL this season, and we faced Buffalo at Arrowhead back in Week 5, and the Bills just dominated us. We really struggled. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions, one that was returned for a touchdown. But in that part of the season, our defense was really struggling. And now, basically, since that game, or since the middle of the season, it's arguably been one of the best in the league. So, a huge turnaround. And yeah, so we're definitely hoping to get revenge from that game. But the Bills are also hoping to get revenge after we played them in the AFC Championship game last season and dominated them. So they want revenge from us, and we want revenge from that game earlier this year. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure people have had this matchup marked, and yeah, Mahomes and Allen facing off for the 4th time. They met last season in the regular season in Buffalo, and then of course in the AFC title game, and then Week 5 this year. Now again here in the playoffs. So 2 young stars that are going to be superstars for a long time. Josh Allen had a huge contract extension in the offseason, similar to Mahomes' big contract extension a couple years ago. So, yeah. So it's definitely going to be tough. The Bills, their defense, and then especially their secondary with Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, both first-team All-Pros this year, I believe. So, um, but, I do feel somewhat confident about it. Uh, considering how good Mahomes has done at home in his career. And, in the beginning of the season, he was struggling, kept throwing interceptions, and hasn't thrown a whole lot since then. So, but yeah, the Bills, they, like I said, they definitely want revenge from us from last year. So, but I do think we're gonna win. I'm gonna say 38-30. Actually, I'm gonna say 38-33. It's definitely gonna be close. I think it's probably going to be a high scoring game. The Bills average about 30 points a game. So they uh, dominated the Patriots, playing them twice this year. The first game they uh, lost like 14-10. So, um, but yeah, so Bills number one defense against arguably maybe the number one offense, at least in the AFC, and Kansas City Chiefs. So, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I believe, is eligible for this game, while Darrell Williams is questionable. So, seems like it'll be a game time decision for him. So, um, and yeah, so Chiefs, you know, towards the bottom of the league's defense, but you know, last week it did solid, and the second half of the season it just did great. So, um, yeah, so let's see how Mahomes does against the number one defense in the league. Uh, so we'll see. Uh, and also, uh, the Cincinnati Bengals just earlier today won their game against the Tennessee Titans on a last-second field goal. They won 19-16, so we have a chance to host the AFC title game again if we can beat the Bills. So, congratulations to the Bengals, man. They've had some year knocking off the top seed Titans. So, um, yeah. And if we lose, then the Bills will host the Bengals. So, um, so yeah. So till Sunday night, 5:30 start. So, yeah. Until then, Alex Baker saying, "Go Chiefs."